Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag PostgreSQL debate tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn PostgreSQL database partitioning on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So step by step process we will go through that. And prerequisites is there. We need the Ubuntu server 24.04 LTS server. I'm working with that, and PostgreSQL should be installed. If not installed, then I'll show you the process to installation of PostgreSQL and basic PostgreSQL knowledge. So in step 1, we'll just install the PostgreSQL if not already installed. So we need the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS server. Server is running with my VMware workstation. This is my server. Here you can able to see Ubuntu 24.04 LTS node 1 server is running. So I have given the name node 1. So let me access this server with the putty or any SSH tool. So now SSH dpt at the rate 192.168.22 136.128. This is my server IP. Password is admin at the rate 123. While installing, I have given the password sudo su and I'm going for the super user. So this is my server. So side by side, I'm just keeping this one. So first we need to update the package list. So run this command sudo apt update. So sudo apt update will update all the latest packages and then we'll install the PostgreSQL. So let it complete. Completed. Now I'm running this one. So give the permission yes, or here you can give the permission why. So installation is running on. Next, we'll just check the PostgreSQL status is running or not. So this is active and running. So now switch to the Postgres user. So there previously this was it with the root user. Now it's Postgres user. Now going to access the PostgreSQL prompt. Done. In step 2, we'll create the simple database and user. So we are creating the database name partition db. So slash L, you can list of the databases. So partition db is created. Okay, Q exit. Now create the user with the password admin at the rate 123. Grant all the privileges to database partition db to the partition user. User we have created this one, and this user we are giving the permission. Let's see, this is connect with the database. So previously this is a Postgres. Now enter this one. This is changed to partition underscore db. Now move to the step 3. There we'll create the partition table structure. So there is one small table ID is the serial number, sale date, and product ID, quantity, amount decimal, and partition range by sale date. So this is the sale date, and we using this date we'll just do the partitioning. So run this. So created. Now create the partitions for the different month. Just like a for the January 2024, we'll create. So create for this. Similarly, create for the have month 2 and month 3. So 3 months created. Now create the index for the partitions. So index on the so this one cells 2024 underscore 01 02 03. Create the index. All three indexes are created. Now we are moving to step 4. So there we'll insert the sample data. So see, these two are for the first month, this is two are the second, and these two are third month. We're inserting the one data automatically. It will just go through the different partitions. So inserted 6. Now check by the partition. Run this query. So here we are selecting the table ID and as the partition count of star from the cells and group by partition and order by partition. So for the Jan month we have a 2, for Feb we have a 2, and March we have a 2. So all three rows are there. So next, create a partition function for the automatic partitioning creation. So we'll create a function. So function created. Now in the step 6 there's the partitioning. So for 1 month we are creating this. So our total planning 0.22 millisecond, execution time is 0.49 second. Okay. And we can run the cross partition query also. So you can run like this also. This will fetch from the partition table 1, and this will for the second month partition because it's a 2. We're not getting any issue. Okay. So insert the data, so to create a new partition. Okay, we have not created a new partition. So if you try to create insert a data without creating the partition, so partition is created for the 4. So we have a previously we have a 3. Okay, up to 3. Now we'll check with the 4. So automatically one partition is created and inserted the data. So here we create the partition for this and insert the cell data. Okay. So we have a insert data that should create a new partition. So we have done this one. So this is created automatically. Then move to the step 7. There is a list partition example. So we'll create a list partition table. So there is a different partition table we'll create. So created here we are a product by the category. So category here we are keeping the category, with the category we are creating the partition. So we'll create this. So see carefully. So create table electronics partition of the, so this one product electronics. So the all the electronics item will be partitioned by the categories. So there is a computers, and for the partition clothing, product clothing and clothing shoes, and there is a partition books to magazine. So like this. Now what I'll do, I'll try to insert the data. Same query and automatically by the category, just like electronics, clothing and books, and electronics and clothing, you automatically go to the data inserted to the particular partition. So now check this. So before checking this, electronics 1 and 1 2 2, cloth also 2, books 1. Okay, so electronics 2, clothing 2, and books 1, we are getting the correct result. Now we can partition the table by the hash value. So, so run this query. Here we are creating the partition by user ID. So hash value. So create a hash partition. So run this command. So table is created. So this user session will be the 4, 3, 2, and 1. it will go to the another. So now run the sample data. So 5 inserted. Now check, verify the data. So all the data is there. Okay. So session data on the partition 1 in part session user 3 the 2. So you can able to see this. So now we are moving to the next. There is a monitoring and maintenance. So check the partition information using this command. So these are the partition information. Okay. So value for the this we are getting this. So for the cells, now we can check the size. So size all the partition is taking 24 KB. Next, backup and restore considerations. So permission for the partition user. So grant all the privileges to parent table. It might not be enough for the partition. So give the grant permission for the all the tables I'm giving. So grant. Now I'm giving the schema usage and permission for the sequence number and grant privileges for the sequence number. So done. Now back up the specific partitions. So exit from there. Now write the exit. So for the Jan month, I'm going to export the data this. So done. Now ls. Here you can able to see sales gen is there. Now cat and just give the this name. Okay. There we have a two data. Data is also visible and all the things. Table creation command is also there. This is a partition table and all the details. So with the cat, we can read all the data, whatever the data we exported. Okay. Now I'm going to back up the entire partition table structure only. Done. So ls. So cells full get and see this. So all the partition information you will get there. So from here, okay, from this command. So there is a detail, table detail, sequence detail, and other things are there. So you can create a script to verify the partition work correctly or not. You can create this one. So now I'm going to create this file. Hello, and run this command. XY. Give the permission and just run this one. So testing partitioning, not the pseudo testing completed. Let me create this. You can create anywhere, wherever you have access. Same command I'm running there. XY Z and give the permission dot slash test partitioning. So here all the details are there. Okay. So we are running this. So checking partitions. So these are the partitions. This is the test row. Okay, no partition. Okay, this is not issue. So cell date partitioning. We have to change some of the query, so and then we'll get the correct. So partitioning query plan we are getting, and cross partitioning query we are getting the output, and testing is completed. So this is also completed. Now, common issue and solution. Partition not created automatically. Ensure the trigger is properly created or not. So I'm not creating trigger here. If you are using creator trigger, then do with that. Partition issue grant necessary privilege to all the partition user. We have given the use permission, and performance issue create the appropriate indexes on particular column, key column. So we do that. Storage issue monitor the partition size and consider the archiving all partition. You have to do this. So best practices is plan partitioning strategy based on your query pattern. Use meaningful partition name for the easy identification, just like we have given the name for the month with sales, and this one other things also. So do that and create indexes on the each partition for the better performance. So we have created the indexes. Monitor the partitioning size and plan for the maintenance. Consider using the time-based partition for the times series data. Then next, test partitioning strategy with the realistic data's volume. Okay, whatever the data volume size will be there, just test with the your local, or you can create the test this one database, and you do it before doing to the production. Okay, this comprehensive guide will help you the successful implementation on the test parties SQL Postgres SQL partitioning on the your Ubuntu 24.04 LTS server. So step by step we have learned here the PostgreSQL database partitioning on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So step by step process I have shown to you. Now for any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Follow the process shown in the video. Please subscribe for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comments. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.